Hello guys, it's your girl Kimi Ebisino Oguniye and welcome to another episode of Speak Up. Please do not forget to click on that subscribe and follow button on YouTube and Facebook so you can see previous episodes on this show. I'll get down straight to it. Earlier this week, on Monday to be precise, an incident occurred in Lagos State, Nigeria that is making the rounds in the Nigerian newspapers and on the social media. It is about how a popular Lagos hotelier, Mr. Alaba Bakare, aka Bama, of Bama Hotels and Suites, was murdered by his wife based on the allegations that the man impregnated another woman. The news have it that the police in Lagos State have arrested the woman and 3 others in connection to this crime. The big question now is what happens to their kids. They've got 3 kids. One thing is sure, no matter how the case goes, the children will be affected both psychologically and emotionally. These kids are on the verge of losing both parents because of a situation that would have been handled better. The stigma on the children can cause anxiety, depression, fear, academic problems. They may even struggle to find healthy relationships later on in life. In situations like this, is committing a crime such as murder the way out? No one is excusing what the man has done or what your partner is doing, but what would have been the best way to handle such disagreements in homes, as these types of cases is prevalent in many homes? Today, I'll be talking about how to handle a toxic relationship in a better way. What is a toxic relationship? I'll start this way. In a healthy relationship, everything just kind of works. Sure, you might disagree from time to time. You might come upon bumps on the road. You might have instances where you have to be on opposite ends of a conversation, but you generally make decisions together, openly discuss any problems that would arise, and genuinely enjoy each other's company. Whereas, in a toxic relationship, it is one that is harmful. You might consistently feel drained and unhappy. While some signs of a toxic relationship are more obvious, like physical abuse, repeated infidelity, and inappropriate sexual behaviors, others can be hard to detect. It may involve disrespect, dishonesty, or controlling behavior. For example, your partner constantly puts you down. As a result, your mental health may begin to suffer. While a relationship does not have to involve abuse for it to be considered toxic, all abusive relationships are toxic. Abuse can manifest in different ways, including emotional abuse, verbal, economic, sexual, financial, and physical abuse. Is it possible to fix a toxic relationship? I would say yes. Many people assume toxic relationships are doomed, but that isn't always the case. The deciding factor is on both partners. Both partners must be willing to change. If only one partner is invested in creating a healthy pattern, there is unfortunately little likelihood that change would occur. Both parties must be willing to accept responsibility. Both parties must accept their part in contributing to the toxicity. Trust me, it is both parties that are caused it. One person's actions might have led to another person's reaction that is causing the first person to be angry. Both of you caused that toxicity. So you must accept it, that you have caused it, and be willing to move forward. The next is willingness to invest. You must be willing to invest in making the relationship better. I said it earlier, in some cases, only one person is interested. The other person have zeroed up their mind, or they think they are right and are not interested in making it better. It all boils down to you make it better. Once that happens, then no, you must both be willing to invest to make it better. Another thing you need to do is to shift from blaming to understanding. Steer conversations away from blaming and more towards understanding and learning. There may be a path forward. I'll tell you what to do. If you've decided that it is your partner that is at fault and you're constantly blaming and picking on them, picking on their lapses, picking on the fault, if you're constantly in that way, then you are not creating a healthy relationship. It should be about where you seek to understand their point of view, their mentality, their way of life, and accept it and find a way to come to a balance. That is what I mean by shift from blaming, but to understanding it. I understand that this is how you are. How am I going to fit into how you are? You understand that this thing is how I am. How would you fit into it? To come to a balance, to come to a center point that we can both work. Another thing is practice healthy communication. Pay close attention to how you talk to each other as you meant things. Be gentle to each other. Be sensitive to the words we say. Avoid sarcasm. A lot of us do that. Or even mouth jabs. We feel happy that we are winning. But no, some of those things you say, you might not think about them too much, but they are causing scars in your partner. And that is building a toxic relationship. Think about healthy communication. Think about how your communication will be building the other person, not tearing the person down. Be accountable. Both partners must acknowledge their part in fostering that relationship. This means taking responsibility, own your own action. It also means committing to stay present and engaging in difficult conversations. Not mentally checking them out or avoiding them, but talk about them and make sure you come to a focus point. Be open to outside help. Some people are know-it-all. They just think that no one can help them. They have seen it all. They know how best to handle things, and they're not open to outside help. Outside help can involve seeing a psychologist. It can involve anything to put a balance in your home, people you respect, anything, just to make sure you are able to help each other. It takes patience and diligence to repair a toxic relationship. This is especially because it has taken a long time for toxic relationship to occur. It's a result of long-standing issues in your current relationship or as a result of unaddressed issues from prior relationship. If all else fails and resolution is not possible, please, violence should not be an option. Back to the case of Alaba Bakare that I referred to earlier. She did not think through the consequences of her decision. The lesson to take home today is that violence towards the other partner can never be an option to resolve a toxic relationship. Thank you for listening. Until next time, speak up.